In this video, let's answer another question in neurology. The question is why the pupils in certain neurological conditions do not react to light, however, they do so when they accumulate for near vision. This neurological sign is called light-near dissociation. In order to understand why this happens, we have to know the following fact. Although the pupils constrict normally in both reflexes, however, they have two different pathways. Now let's talk about the pupillary light reflex pathway. When the light is projected towards one pupil, the signals will be transmitted through the optic nerve, back to the chiasm, and then to the optic tract. And from the optic tract, few fibers will leave it to synapse with the pretectal nucleus in the midbrain. The pretectal nucleus in turn will stimulate both Edinger-Westphal nuclei. The Edinger-Westphal nuclei will send parasympathetic innervation for pupillary constriction through both oculomotor nerves. What about accumulation reflex? This reflex consists of three changes. There will be ptosis, meiosis, and convergence. How does accumulation reflex occur? When we look towards a near object, the image will be transmitted through our optic nerves, optic tract, but here it does not synapse with the pretectal nucleus in the midbrain, and instead the image will be transmitted to the occipital cortex for analysis through the optic radiation. From the occipital cortex, signals are transmitted to the frontal eye field, which in turn send corticonuclear fibers to stimulate both oculomotor nerves to produce convergence and both Edinger-Westphal nuclei to produce a pupillary constriction. So accumulation reflex different pathway is the frontal lobe and does not include the pretectal nucleus. Any pathology affect the pretectal nucleus or dorsal midbrain can cause light-near dissociation. The classical example for light-near dissociation is called Argyll-Robertson pupil, which is a classical example for neurosyphilis. Always remember the three letters ARP and follow the arrow. ARP means accumulation reflex is present, while a pupillary reflex is absent. Other causes of light-near dissociation can include dorsal midbrain syndrome, aberrant regeneration of oculomotor nerve, and diabetes.